Suk Kai denies being the father of Songyun's baby. Fans in shock as rumors explode online. It started with a photo. Not a scandalous one. Not even anything intentionally shared. Just a grainy snapshot posted by a curious passerby in Chengdu. In it, Seong Yun, beloved actress and known for her warmth and charm, was seen leaving a private clinic, accompanied by an older woman, presumed to be her mother, and holding what appeared to be an ultrasound envelope. Within minutes, the photo was picked up by a fan account on Weibo. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag Songyun pregnant, hashtag guess the father, hashtag Suk Kai Songyun began trending at unprecedented speed. The internet had seen celebrity rumors before, but this was different. This was Seong Yun, and just weeks prior, she had been rumored to be quietly dating Suk Kai. So, when the news broke that she might be expecting, all eyes turned toward the dashing actor, who had once publicly admitted that Seong Yun had the purest smile in the industry. Though Suk Kai and Seong Yun had never officially confirmed their relationship, fans of their 2022 drama had long suspected there was more going on behind the scenes. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, full of long glances, stolen laughs, and subtle touches that didn't seem entirely scripted. Interviews promoting the series were even more telling. Suk Kai blushed when her name was mentioned. Seong Yun once paused before calling him the easiest male co-star I've ever worked with. Over time, social media detectives compiled a long list of evidence. Matching bracelets, similar travel dates, a suspiciously cozy hot pot dinner, captured by paparazzi. But neither confirmed anything. And perhaps that's why the pregnancy news, real or not, exploded the way it did. Because it wasn't just about gossip anymore. It was about the possible real-life love story of China's two rising stars. And now, suddenly, that story came with a twist. On the morning of the third day of chaos, Suk Kai's agency finally released a statement. It read simply, "Mr. Suk Kai is not involved in any paternity matters. The recent rumors are false and damaging. Please respect the privacy of all individuals concerned." For sentences, no emotion, no warmth, and no mention of Songyun's name. Fans were shocked. Some were relieved, but many were furious. Not involved. Why didn't he defend her? If they were together, why not show support? The lack of clarity fueled more fire. Was it a cover-up? A betrayal? Or just a legal necessity? As Suk Kai's denial circulated, Seong Yun remained silent. Her social media went dark. No updates. No comments. Not even a like. Reporters waited outside her residence. Her manager declined interviews. Even longtime brand partners paused their campaigns. For fans who adored her, the silence was devastating. One post read, "We don't need her to explain anything. We just want her to be okay." But in the vacuum of no answers, the public created its own theories. That she was hurt by Suk Kai's denial. That they were never together. That someone else was the father. That she was never pregnant to begin with. And then came the ultrasound leak. In what would become the most controversial media moment of the year, a tabloid magazine released what they claimed was an internal source's snapshot of Songyun's ultrasound, complete with her name in the corner and a fetus's approximate age labeled 11 weeks. Though the authenticity was never confirmed, it was enough. Social media imploded. Some demanded respect for her privacy. Others felt betrayed. Some believed the leak proved Suk Kai was lying. The narrative had officially left the couple's hands. It now belonged to the press, to the fans, to the chaos. No fandom is as loyal as those who root for a ship. And for years, Suk Kai Songyun fans, often dubbed the Kaiyun Hearts, have been patiently waiting for their on-screen fantasy to become reality. The baby rumor, for them, felt like a dream come true. Until it wasn't. After Suk Kai's official denial, the Kaiyun fandom split into two intense factions. The defenders, fans who believed Suk Kai was forced to deny the relationship due to agency pressure or legal strategy. They continued supporting both stars and urged others to wait for clarity. The betrayed, fans who saw his denial as a public rejection of Seong Yun, calling him cold, selfish, and even a PR puppet. Online forums became battlegrounds. Fan art was taken down. Hashtags like hashtag We Stand With Songyun began trending, while others posted throwback clips of the pair with captions like, "This was all fake." For some, the magic was broken. For others, it was just the beginning of a bigger truth. With both stars refusing to make further statements, the media filled the void with speculation. Paparazzi camps doubled outside their known residences. Drones were reportedly spotted near Songyun's family home. A major news outlet aired a 30-minute exposé titled Love, Lies, and Ultrasound Images. Inside, they featured a body language expert analyzing Songyun's last red carpet appearance, a gynecologist anonymously discussing celebrity pregnancy stress, a blurred-out former assistant implying that the baby wasn't unplanned. Public sentiment swayed daily. Every image, every silence was dissected, and neither Suk Kai nor Songyun seemed willing to reclaim the narrative. Even brands began to retreat. Both Suk Kai and Songyun were household names, with multimillion yuan endorsements attached to their faces. But following the chaos, sponsors began making moves. Skincare brand Songyun quietly removed both actors' photos from its spring campaign. A luxury watch company postponed a couple-themed ad set to feature them together. Rumors swirled that a major fashion house had already signed a pregnancy-themed photo shoot with Songyun before it was shelved last minute. Behind closed doors, marketing teams debated, would supporting her alienate traditionalist fans? Would supporting him seem cruel if the baby was, in fact, his? Caught between scandal and silence, the endorsement world turned icy. Then, something unexpected happened. Lu Hauren, a respected actor and longtime friend of both stars, posted a cryptic yet heartfelt message. Sometimes, the truth is not as important as the love we choose to give, especially when someone needs it the most. Fans immediately read between the lines. Was he defending Songyun? Criticizing Suk Kai? Confirming the baby? The post went viral. It sparked a wave of fan support for Songyun. Hashtags like hashtag Protect Songyun, hashtag Love Without Proof, and hashtag We Believe Her trended for hours. Celebrities began liking the post, subtly aligning with her without saying her name. Suk Kai remained silent, while the public speculated. Songyun reportedly withdrew from public life. Sources close to the production of her upcoming drama said filming had been paused indefinitely. Crew members were instructed not to speak to media. A quiet sadness hovered around her name. One insider shared anonymously. She hasn't come out of her apartment in over a week. Her mother is staying with her. No one really knows what she's thinking. The emotional weight wasn't just media noise. It was deeply personal. Not only was Songyun possibly pregnant, she was also experiencing the collapse of a carefully protected image, one that had taken years to build. Meanwhile, Suk Kai, though still filming, seemed tense during his public appearances. Fans pointed out his gaunt face, less playful interactions, and a noticeable distance from reporters. Some wondered, was he protecting her from greater backlash by denying involvement, or distancing himself for selfish reasons? As fans dissected every past interaction, a new theory gained traction, that Suk Kai and Songyun had been in a serious, long-term relationship, possibly for over 2 years, and that both parties had decided early on to keep it secret for career reasons. Evidence cited included matching photos taken in similar locations at different times, shared stylists and managers, consistent avoidance of public couple questions in interviews. The way Songyun once said, "Some things are real even if they're not said out loud." Was the baby the result of a real love story, now unraveling in public? For many fans, it didn't matter anymore whether the relationship was ever officially confirmed. They wanted the truth, not statements crafted by publicists. Suk Kai's team scrambled behind the scenes. They pushed out new promotional photo shoots, flooded social media with posts about his upcoming drama, and arranged charity appearances to soften his image. But comments under every post were flooded with baby questions and criticism. You think we forgot? Where's your support for Songyun? No PR can fix this. Songyun's agency, on the other hand, stayed completely silent, a strategy that seemed to garner her more sympathy. Fans interpreted her quietness as dignity, strength, and emotional maturity. But the silence also deepened the mystery. Was the baby real? And if so, where did Suk Kai fit in? Then, on a quiet Monday morning, after 10 days of silence, Seong Yun posted a single image to her Weibo. It was a black and white photograph of her hand holding a tiny, delicate white pair of baby shoes. No caption, no explanation. The image spread like wildfire. Fans wept. Celebrities reposted. Brands issued quiet congratulations. Even news outlets, hesitant at first, declared the post as confirmation of pregnancy. And yet, there was still no mention of the baby's father. Suk Kai posted nothing. Following the baby shoes post, the public split in two once again. Supporters of Songyun said she was brave for posting at all. Suk Kai's denial now looked cruel and calculated. The silence only confirmed that he'd abandoned her. Defenders of Suk Kai argued the denial didn't necessarily mean he wasn't involved. Legal or family pressure may have silenced him. He could still be doing the right thing in private. Bloggers and influencers debated ethics, gender dynamics, and celebrity pressures. Major newspapers published editorials titled, "Can a woman in China have a baby without a man?" The Suk Kai problem, why silence isn't neutral. The scandal had evolved into a national conversation.